And away we go. Just hit the record button, Carl. It only took you all fucking right to the point where it's almost time to go to bed. Good job, Carl. Ain't work for the father. Ain't stay brave, buddy. Anyways, here we are. We got past it. Was watching earlier. I can't remember if I shared it or not. At Billy Barr, something's always told me. You can go back in my videos. Something's always like Bill Barr, Bill Barr, Bill Barr, Bill Barr. Bill Barr, he's a Trump man. Bill Barr, Bill Barr, Bill Barr. That's why I was thinking with people like Bill Barr and Pence beside Trump, I thought maybe he was being set up last time too. Because Trump did say he had paperwork saying that his government was trying to set him up, looking like he was starting a war with Iran. I mean, I can find that video if you guys want to see it for proof. Nobody wants any proof these days. Nobody wants to look shit up for themselves. They just want to think the other person's crazy until fuck they have to live in crazy town. And well, they weren't prepared for crazy town because they fucking just lived in ignorance. So how do you handle crazy town if fucking you think you're sane and all of a sudden the fucking crazy fucking oh, that's why I feel sorry for people who are not with God. But then again, who's with God, really? I mean, I'm not to say who's with God and who's not. I just like to point out things that, hey, based on the 10 Commandments, what do you guys think? Hey, man, Lord Voldemort. He's on your ass, buddy. Why don't you meet him for a fight, hey? Why don't you call Lord Voldemort on, hey? Oh, man. I think you got your hands full with that one, buddy. He's got you and he's got his wiener on his mind a lot when he talks about you. So either you're talking about his wiener, getting him to something's going on there. Just Sherry. Hey, how are you, just Sherry? Have you not seen Lord Voldemort tagging you in videos, bud? Oh man, he's got some good videos about you. They're great. I even had to take one and use it with you in it, bud. He's talking about you and his wiener and uh, WO chilling, just chilling. Me too. I'm just chilling. God's been pushing me to do a video all day, and but then again, I gotta get out of this PTSD. It's a nasty situation. It's like witchcraft. It's like this barrier around you of shit. It's terrible. Thinking your mind's right and your central nervous system just won't cooperate with your fucking brain. But hey, we children of God, we need to persevere. You know what I mean? We have to know what the humanoids go through in order to help them get through whatever it is we need to help them get through so they can wake the fuck up before it's too late and their children just don't have a fucking future. Demons, bro. Yeah, there's so many of them out there. Sure. They're everywhere. But they've just been brainwashed and they're just confused. They need to see the power that they have. You know what I mean? I think I found a way to try and make it fun, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Hey, Country Rap Network. How's it going? That is Mariah, right? That is the name of her show, isn't it? 'Cause I was watching a little Triple T, but I had to turn it off. I can't stomach it all that long. Greatest thing, yeah, it's me, Creaker Mariah. So, yeah, this I don't know. I'm so sick and tired of country rap. MMA hardcore, I'm sitting there watching, and, the real me. Yeah, you gotta watch it in my chat for some reason. Like, can you imagine facing God and you played the role of Creaker Mariah and you weren't Creaker Mariah? That probably wouldn't be a good time, eh? You'd want to be Creaker Mariah meeting God if you're saying you're Creaker Mariah, but you know what I mean? These people with multiple personalities out on the internet. Can you imagine? That's a lot of trying to screw with people's brains. That's why I don't understand this whole trolling thing. It's really going to work against them. I've tried telling them, hey, guys, I've been sincere the whole time. Hey, I'm really sorry. I thought your boy was special. I thought he was chosen. I had reasons. Trolls will always be trolling. Yep. Until they find out they trolled themselves. And then it's just not a good time. Just don't take it seriously, I guess. Well, no, we gotta laugh at the stupidity, Sherry, or we'll just well, like, hey, if I put my focus and and I didn't try and laugh about it a little bit, and I had to think about what the children are going through and how nobody fucking gives a shit about the future, and I have to think about all these fucking dead people over in Palestine and Netanyahu fucking he's just gonna take the whole fucking thing because he has that right because he can do whatever he wants. Because they're the Jewish enemies. The Jews are the victims here. Well, Netanyahu, you better hope you're a fucking victim because if you're not, you're gonna be a real fucking victim, bud. A victim of your own doing. This is the thing. I don't, Sherry, when I think about God, I try and like, without going too deep into it, I just can you imagine what it'd be like to defy God and just purposely trying to fucking hurt humanity? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I just I think of karma, and I think for every person's life that you affect, if you have to garner all that karma, it really wouldn't pay to be a bad boy, eh? Or a bad girl. But then again, find your peace. I don't do politics. Well, with Creeker Mariah, here's the thing, this is why they got you all mind screwed. They tell you, don't talk about religion and don't talk about politics. So you never come to the realization of the real world that you're fucking living in. Because you're not supposed to talk about the things that are important. What is really going on in our world? Hey, let's come together and what do we think God is? What do we think God thinks that our purpose is here on earth? Why would we want to talk about these things? Why, like, you know what I mean? It's just better to fucking hate, right? Christians can hate the Muslims, and the Muslims can hate the Jews, and some Christians can hate the Jews, but the other Christians, they die for the Jews over Jesus. They die over the Jews over Jesus. This is a confusing world. You know what I mean? I just try and be with God, Krika Mariah. I just try and figure out what our reality is. You know what I mean? Because it's a fake one. And in order to get out of the fake reality, I have to find a way to fucking get into the real one. You know what I mean? God did not intend us to live like this. It's a fucking joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Like when I say America is a piece of shit, I don't want people who live in America to take it fucking personally. Be a child of God. Don't identify with a fucking chunk of land. Because if that chunk of land is fucking led by a fucking complete fucking utter moron and you allow it, then you're part of it. You'll eat his karma with him. You know what I mean? It's like Canada too. It's not like I'm like, "Ah, America." No, no. Over here, we won't stand up for our own fucking democracy, but we'll fucking pay to help fucking the democracy of fucking Ukraine, right? When it's not even fucking democratic. Like Donald Trump said, "Hey, it's not my fucking words. You can take them right off the fucking TV." Zelensky's a dictator. Hey, my country, well, your country's been floating the money. You now you're gonna make them weapons. You know what I mean? You guys get to make money off those weapons, so that worked good on the karma. Hey, AD, turn it on your big TV. Well, Sherry, I just say what I think. If you disagree and you have reasons for me to, like, I'm a rational human being. But I just they want us to take our attention off the things that are important, so we don't see what they're doing. We just think they're big and powerful, and we'll just let them do their jobs, and we'll run around and live our little lives waiting for the next shiny box from fucking Mr. Amazon, and life will be good. Pudding pie, as long as we're taken care of. Like, we don't realize who we're putting down sometimes. How many people are out there that don't have fucking jobs right now? Legitimately, because there's a lot of fucking faker bakers out there, right? But how many people are out there legitimately hurting? Their bodies can't work. They physically can't fucking work because they gave their bodies to their work when they were young and they killed themselves over jobs that didn't pay fuck all. You know what I mean? Like their favorite athletes being fucking paid 150 fucking mil for 6 home runs in the season. Hey? But we got people who legitimately can't fucking work because they gave themselves to society, you know what I mean? They gave to their community, but unfortunately their bodies gave out and those people just sit and rot in society, end up fucking homeless and turn to fucking drugs and because it's better to fucking feel the drugs and face the pain and instead of giving people like that hope and opportunity, like there's so much opportunity out there, but we give it all away to a few fucking dirtbags. You know what I mean? I watched Ian Carroll today. Either that guy is in big trouble with God or he's in God's good books. He's trying to spread the truth. You know what I mean? I just want to find out if he's a big fat liar and see if maybe I can help him. But I don't think he is. Anyways, Sherry, you might be interested in this. Creeker Mariah might be. AD, you might be interested in this too, bud. So Ian Carroll, he did a big research on tampons. The chemicals that women put in in a spot like that, man. You'd be surprised, AD. Like he went through it. I don't think he was lying about it or anything, but so he went through like where who the main companies are that own everything and how much shelving was for like natural cotton stuff that didn't have the what do you call those? Whatever, all the bad stuff, buddy. It was very limited, but yeah. So it all goes back to fucking BlackRock. A lot of it, eh? Eh? Yeah, facts. It's true. That was my brother. So Ian Carroll. But yeah, he did it on a lot of like baby formula and stuff like that. Yeah, it's amazing. Lots of different stuff. Like he showed you products that are made by battery products that you wouldn't think and stuff like that. My brother, I'm sorry to hear that. But what if we could stop that? Like legitimately, like No pissing around. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't wanna be a fentanyl dealer going to God, right? I really wouldn't. Was it worth the money? "Hey, Chi, are you trying to send stuff to North America? Hey, bud, if you know about her, you're a big that's a lot of karma, eh? A lot of karma. There's a lot of big fucking fentanyl factories going on. I don't know. I just saying, it got them, and I think God's real, and people are gonna have to face the fucking realities of, well, what they thought was cool at the time, and, well, hopefully, there's time to rewind and redo our brains and try and find a different way, you know what I mean? But sometimes you have to, you have to pay the punishment in order to, come to terms with what you did, you know what I mean? If there's no punishment, how do you ever really learn a lesson, right? Captain Midnight, what do you think? What do you think God is? Because I almost made this video today and I should have. I like, here's my perfect opportunity to say what I think. And like I said, the PTSD gets in the way because it's in my brain. I just can't care. Sometimes it just doesn't come out right. But yeah, Captain Midnight, if you're gonna come to God, like I know you don't want to go thinking too hard, like what made all of this. Like that would be a pretty freaking powerful entity or something, eh? But that'd be something like I can't even wrap my head around what made all this. But Captain Midnight. What does God represent to you? You know what I mean? I'll tell you what he means to me. Me and God link up daily. Well, what are you linking up to, bud? What does God represent to you? Hey? Like when you think God, what like he told me you were created to be my locale, my son. Oh, is that what God told you? Well, I hope you take that one to God, Captain Midnight. Anyways, Dr. Kevorkian. Is someone going on a trip? I don't know. Well, well. Yes, the wife will be going on a trip. What? Oh, well, yeah. Well, and then they're going away on to Windsor. Yes. And yeah. Why would you like to go, Captain Midnight? What show are you going to? Oh, there's no show, Captain Midnight. Do you just want a secret rendezvous with my wife? Or are you one of those ones that's always asking about the wife? Hey, Carl, this is personal, brother Carl. Hmm, Carl, you keep moving the camera. Well, yeah, I don't want you fucking shit turds looking at my wife. So yeah, I do it for her protection. Cause some little knothead came into my comments today and said some shit about my wife, and I want you to take that to God. Go ahead, take it to God. You know what I mean? Hey, if I don't have a problem, why do you have a problem? Hey, but I know why you have a problem. You don't like what I tell you. You don't like knowing you're a pedo protector, right? You guys hate that shit. Carl seems nice. I try and be, but I am a dick. Like if I think something's true and I want answers for it because if I don't, then people get hurt, then it's my responsibility and I have to take that to God. That's my karma. So I come out here and tell you guys, hey, you guys are protecting pedos. We need to find a way to come together to find out if Bill Gates was on that fucking island because I know everybody's got their attention to Bill Clinton, but he had his time in power and he's just kicking back with his money and his fucking pride still going to some island. But Bill Gates is really trying to destroy the world because other than being a sicko on an island, I think, He's trying to destroy us. He's into our food. He owns all the farmland. It's just he wants to shoot shit into the sun. He does shit with the insects. I don't know. And then they paint him off as a fucking humanitarian, and I don't buy it. I think it's bullshit. Because, like I've told you, God's real. So, in order for God to be real, the bad guy's got to be real too, right? And I think old Bill Gates works for the bad guy. He's a little wizard. He likes to write out little pandemics for us before they happen. You know what I mean? I say this a million times. And then his little girlfriend over there, George Soros, that fucking, I don't know. I don't know how people bought on to him being a good man, but nah, he's not a man of his people, that's for sure. He's never been a man for his people because if he can get hurt, he'll fuck his people. And well, hey, if the devil's saying, hey, I got something over you. But then again, George, for being fucking like Jabba the Hutt, he is pretty intelligent and smart. He was smart enough to learn some philosophy. He's heavy into philosophy. And if you guys know anything about philosophy, Sherry, it's there's lots of different ones. So what Georgie Porgy's favorite one is perceptions. So what he's been smart enough to know, Sherry, is that most humans don't, is that your brain is the most important organ in your body. You know what I mean? If you're not thinking right, you're not going the right places. But fuck. So George, so on top of getting to make people knowing that if he can make people believe what he wants them to believe, he went and did his whole money thing so that he could prosper off of it. You know what I mean? So he gets people to think things, and then, well, lo and behold, he convinced them, and he gets rich and rich and rich. But anyways, this little dork, what he does with his perceptions is, well, all throughout North America, he likes to pour his ideas out. And how do you get your ideas out? You give money. So where do you give money? To the institutions with the smartest people, the easiest to brainwash. You tell them they're smart and they're better than everybody below them, and you feed them money. Think like us. Anyways, they're just brainwashed. They don't know any better. Fuck. Anyways, so yeah, Georgie gets and it's it's a filtration system. You know what I mean? It's a monkey system. The narcissist and or the dictator or the narcissist, and then the monkeys, the armies, and all through hate. So you know what I mean? Georgie works for the devil. He loves his hate, but they like to make it look like love. They love looking like the good guys. Because you got Klaus Schwab, who doesn't even try and look like a good guy. He's just fucking right out there in your face, Sherry, telling you you're going to own nothing and you're going to be happy. We guarantee it, as long as you behave. Because if you don't behave, your social credit score will go down. And well, does a social credit score sound like sort of like a beast system? Yeah, it does. Old Trumper Humper, he's right into that old getting the digital dollars going for you now. But if you were paying attention, his sons have been all about it for a while now. So they were. Anyways, Elon's got the brain chip, but Elon and Trump aren't getting along. But what did Elon tell us? Trump's on the Epstein files. And then for some reason, Trump wants to think that we're idiots if we want to know who's on the Epstein files. He's doing so good. The country's prospering and he's a superstar. Why aren't you praising him? Why are we talking about Epstein? It's crazy, OT. Crazy. Crazy. Like, why do you fucking put your American flags in there, OT? You look stupid doing it, bud. It's like me throwing Canadian flags out there. Well, look at me. I'm all fucking pussified. That just clearly says stupid, 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 and even more stupid. America, the killers of the a million Iraqi souls. How many American souls had to die for the lie? We go through this all the time. Hey, boys and girls. I don't like doing it. I don't like telling you you're battle protectors, but hey, it is what it is. And if you don't want to face it, then why are you over here? Don't you want to grow and learn? Or help me grow and learn? I always fuck pay attention to what you guys say. Like searching for something new to talk about. No, dude, I'm pretty persistent, Captain Midnight. There's a reason for the season. It's Jesus, bud. You just fucking don't want to get down. Hey, why don't you want to get down with Jesus? Hey, don't you think he wants you to know the truth? Do you think he thinks that you have the right to know the truth? But no, you don't. Christopher Ray says, "Hey, shut the fuck up, you American motherfucker. You don't have the right." That's an ongoing investigation. You people don't need to know shit. Good thing you got rid of Christopher Ray and you got Hoochie Goochie in there, eh? Oh yeah. Oh, what's his nuts there? Fucking fucking Kumar, eh? That's who he looks like. The guy from Harold and Kumar. That's it. Cash Patel. I fucking forgot his name. Hey, I'd like to see the paperwork on the SWATs. That guy said he got swatted on the fucking Joe Rogan show. I want to see that fucking paperwork. I think your boys cry victim all the fucking time. Who would be stupid enough to swat the fucking FBI guy? Really? You like before you swat do you not know who you're swatting? Hey guys, we're swatting Cash Patel. We've got a phone call that he's a danger to America. I would hope there'd be some sort of like, unless America's that fucking stupid, eh, Captain Midnight? Do you think they're that stupid? Hey, hey, OT, like that Dagburn video, eh? He's dumb, eh? Fuck. Dumb as a bag of rocks, eh? Oh man. There's this other video I should do. Like, it's just stupid. It's like I shouldn't even have to do this because everybody should know he's a moron, but he makes fun of Adam Calhoun. Adam Calhoun's got his kid and he's throwing him up in the water in the pool. And the kid's coming down and Dagburn's like, "Do you see the way his kid smashed his face into the water? What kind of dad does that?" I'm just like, holy fuck. Apparently, you've never spent any time with your son in the pool, bud, or any time with your son at all. Sometimes kids, like, I don't know. My kids, like I've said this before, like the higher you threw them, the more they had fun. But I don't know. Johnny doesn't understand little things like that. But I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? Hey, you guys want to go to the good book? You want to go to my book? Want to go to my Gnostic book? What do you guys want to go to? Hey, Captain Midnight. What do you want to talk about, buddy? Like, I wish Dagburn's old channel was still up. I'm telling you, man. Because now he's standing up for Ryan Upchurch being a fucking now that all his friends are saying he's a junkie and I mean Dagburn has the perfect opportunity to say, "I told you guys all along. See, look, I wasn't lying. I was," but no, he's like, "I was lying before." Now, like, what are you guys like? What are you guys doing? Why are you guys saying Upchurch is a junkie now? Like, you guys weren't saying he was one before. Like, even if like, what like, I don't get it. Like, you guys are like, whatever it takes to feel loved, eh? Fuck. Oh, I don't know. I should a what? This is Minecraft bathing suit. I know exactly what you're talking about there, honey bunny, and, see, here's the problem with the young chap, is that I know that I no, I know I put it in his dresser drawer somewhere. I know that I did, and I know it should be there because he hasn't went swimming since I put it in there, but the thing is that he empties his drawers all the time and throws all the clean clothes all over the floor and does whatever he wants, and it's a repeat process. We've seen how that ends up. Oh god. Why do you flinch when you talk to her? Do I flinch? I don't know. Do I flinch? I don't know. Am I scared? Maybe. Just a phone call away. And well, hey boys. Progressive Patriot, Carl, you and your wife need to be arrested for child abuse. Well, Progressive Patriot, I don't know if this is the real Progressive Patriot, but whatever. Whoever you are, buddy, say whatever you want. Because, like I said, don't be an abuser protector, but if you think I got problems, you should be calling. You should be telling them your name, stating why you have problems, telling them why the children around me are unsafe, my friend. Hey, are you going to tell them this guy says I'm a pedal protector? How dare someone come out and say that we're all pedal protectors? Do you guys think Bill Gates is? Get out of here, progressive patriot. Carl, don't be afraid of Joe. She loves you so much, Carl. Well, I don't I don't, we like, guys, we don't fight all the time. As long as I don't ask anything like this, yeah, we can keep it good. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's as long as I don't try to, say anything with any substance. Things that mean things to me. You know what I mean? Stay away from those things. Things are good. Oh, what do you guys want to talk about? My book. Where's my book? Let me get my book or the book. My book, the book. Let's grab the book. The book that might get the Christians the hook because they don't know enough that the book tells them there's only 10 commandments. And then Jesus came to like tell us more. And the book says Jesus is the way. So if Jesus says something different than the book, it's Jesus for me. Listen, this is why I say I'm a child of God, and hell scares the fucking Jesus right into me. See, I don't think I'm gonna go to hell, but the thoughts of hey, not wanting to try and be better, like there's no reason to be afraid of it, but there's anyways. So it anyway, all right. I'm gonna go because okay. But anyways, See, it's so important that we don't lie, right? We don't lie to ourselves and we don't lie to others. Just think of if we could accomplish something like that. Such a hard thing. Hard. On how we could cure the world really fast, right? Hey, fuck, where's Wonder Woman when you need her, Holler Boys Association? I've said this a million times, but that lasso of truth, that could be a real fucking lifesaver for the world. Oh, Wonder Woman coming down from the clouds in her invisible jet. Fucking lassoing Bill Gates and George Soros and Klaus Schwab up and say, hey, listen here, three amigos. Let's go over to CNN. Let's tell some tales of truth. And then we can figure out for ourselves. Who knows? Maybe we find out that they're in it to win it for humanity. And that, well, them having everything is what's best for the world. They deserve it. They are they are the chosen ones. Hey, you guys are making Klaus Schwab, Bill Gates, and George Soros the chosen ones to have their kingdoms and be gods. That's George Soros. He feels like a god. Probably because people give him that feeling. George is great. Oh. And he's like, yes, I am. Look at all the money I give the peasants. All the, no, not the peasants, the smartest people in the world, the elites, the ones that are aspiring to be the big blob of shit like me. Gregory Dowdy, I am not your enemy. Get your brains on Jesus and get your shit together, bud. You are a pedophile protecting fucking moron. Come on, let's not do this all the time, Dowdy. You're not in charge here, bud. God is. And you are protecting pedophiles. You are not with God, bud. We've got some issues with your brain. We need to get you to move forward. Listen, buddy, I know it's scary. I know George Soros, Bill Gates, and Klaus Schwab look like a feat that you just can't handle. But I'm telling you, Dowdy, there is a warrior inside of you that if you just want the truth, bud, your Christ light will shine, bud. And when it shines, it's going to be because you know you're surrounded by darkness, bud. And you want to fight the fight, Dowdy. Hey, you'll see what's coming for your kids. Then you'll want to fucking do the right things, eh, Buck Chow? But right now, you want to stay locked in the darkness where Carl's the issue in the mental case. But in this case, you let me know where I'm mental, bud. What do I say that drives you crazy, eh, bud? I know what it is. It's probably the truth. But is it the truth, Dowdy? I don't know, bud. I'm just a searcher, bud. You know what I mean? I love my boy Jesus. I died for this shit, brother. You need some real help. We are all living in a world ran by the devil. Yes, Dowdy. At least you admit you're ran by the devil, bud. And this is a spiritual war, bud. And you got to put your brain on the guy you want to win. Hey, who do you want to win? Hey, buddy. Actually, no. Like, are you willing to put your fucking brain on the winning side? Because it don't matter. It don't matter if it's five against the fucking world, dude. If those five got their brains on God, where do you think they go? The ones that are willing to fight the fucking elite pedos, eh? Hey, we don't want to physically take them down either, bud. We just want them to go to jail and pay for what they've done. We want them to come to Christ because, well, those of us who know God know that that's going to be not fucking Pleasure Island for those people. Not at all. Let me tell you, Dowdy, I'm here for a good time. I don't know if it's a long time, but I'm ready to make moves, Daddy. Are you with me, Dowdy? Do you want to be chosen by God or do you want to keep choosing the devil? Because that's who you choose, bud. You're choosing Bill Gates over your family. Now, that should make you sick to your stomach, bud. Carl, you have no idea about my heart and the pedos. Well, Bill. Well, who's going to give them the millstones? Hey, bud, you're not. You want to let them keep on fucking doing it, bud. You are the problem in the world, Dowdy. You allow these people to do whatever they want because you don't want to stand up against them because it makes you feel good, bud. You want to feel in your heart that they're bad people, you're good people, and that, well, you're going to go to a good people, good place, and they're bad. They're going to go to a bad place. And, well, no, bud. You're going to go to the same fucking place, bro. You protect those people. You're with those people. Just because you don't agree with those people doesn't mean you're not with them, bud. You can't let people suffer because you don't want to. That's the predicament that you're in right now, Dowdy. You don't want to suffer. You don't want to come to the conclusion that, well, I'm the best thing that ever happened to you right now. The first best thing that's ever going to happen to you is Jesus. And you got to search that for yourself, but I'm just a little helper. I'm Jesus's helper, buddy. I'm here to help you. But if you don't want to be helped, I can't force you. My father, he gave you free will. He said, hey, Gregory, you are the director of your own film, bud. But when you bring her back to me, make sure you at least follow the commandments and shit, buddy. Did you stand for what was right? Did you try and bring me to the world? Did you not see the kingdom down there if you just would have brought me? Mind on God, bud. And well, Dowdy, we were talking earlier. We never even got to it. What is God? What does God represent to you? Because, like I said, don't go trying to tell me what you think God is, because neither of us know, right? To try and concept. See how fucking dumb I am? I can't even conceptualize. You know what I mean? Why God pick me, Dowdy? I'm a fucking dumbass, but yet a genius, bud. I got the plan. It's gonna rock the world. Hey, Daddy, does that piss you off that God chose me, bud? Be mad. You should be mad. It's jealousy that you got, isn't it? But you're like, no way. God would not send someone like this. This guy's got to be crazy. But in the back of your head, you're like, I am a pedal protector. He is right. I should stand up for something. And Dr. Kevorkian, she's packing luggage. You going with Carl? No, no. And it's fucking best I don't. Trust me, it's best I don't. Because Carl has a hard time keeping his fucking mouth shut when he sees something that pisses him off. Because you're always supposed to stand up for the right things. And don't let people fucking defile you. And if people do try and defile you and they think they're getting away with it, assuredly make sure that they know that they cannot fucking defile you because when they go to God, they've only defiled themselves. And I want to have that conversation with a little certain somebody in well. Don't want to get myself in trouble. You know what I mean? Yeah. Don't go running around lying and then you know. Hey, Dowdy. Tyler, what's up? Carl, you're truly lost. We're all chosen. Well, Gregory Dowdy, are you fucking for real, dude? You are clueless, dude. I always say, yeah, Dowdy, we're all chosen. Hey, bud, I'm not trying to tell you I'm any more specialer than you, but you're all up in your fucking feelings because you don't want to accept the truth, dude. We're all chosen. You got to choose to be chosen, bud. You haven't chosen to be chosen. You gotta step up and be a fucking man in order to be chosen, and, well, you're just not a man. It's like, fuck, dude. I don't know what to tell you, Daddy. Like, let me know where I'm wrong. You truly need to read that book in your hand. What where am I wrong, Dowdy? What? Like, hmm, where doesn't it say to follow Jesus? 10 commandments, follow Jesus. Jesus said, these men, they're trying to get you to follow their laws, follow God's laws. And I don't know if you're on the pussified Jesus, bud, but he was kicking shit over. He wasn't afraid to tell the Pharisees, hey, boys, you're taking Dowdy to hell. You see what you've done to Dowdy's brain? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, Dowdy, you guys need to come forward and just fucking be with God because maybe there's no hope for Dowdy unless you guys fucking, because you guys know. You guys know you're fucking controlling Dowdy, but Dowdy don't know that. He thinks he's good. He's fucking down there with his hand out waiting for Jesus to grab, save his ass. Hey, bud, you don't want to save your children. I don't think Jesus is coming down to grab your fucking hand, dude. You know what I mean? I'm just being real with you, dude. Like, I don't know. You guys want cupcake Jesus, and I don't like fuck when I see those murals at fucking churches of Jesus washing people's feet. I was like, they just don't fucking get it, do they? Like, I'm not even a Christian, and they just don't fucking get it. No, Jesus was fucking washing their feet to send them a message. It's coming. I'm not asking you to do anything I would be willing to do myself because he knew they would have washed his feet. But remember, they all sat there and said, we die for you. We die for you. We die for you. And what happened? What happened when it fucking came to fucking die for Jesus, to die for the truth? He's a rock. His rock, Dowdy. You think his rock, bud? His rock turned his back on him and said, "No mas, no mas, no mas." Hey, buddy. Jesus went to that cross because no one stood with the truth. You get that, eh, Dowdy? You get that, right? Keep thinking Jesus died for your sins, bud. No, he died for our sins because we allowed him to die. So he showed us the way to be with him. He told us, "Pick up your fucking cross, Dowdy. It ain't gonna feel good when you do it because you're gonna feel like everybody's against you. And for some reason, y'all think you're lollygagging and skipping along and fucking doing Jesus fucking TikTokers or something and dancing your way to heaven. Look, it's not hard. It's just about doing your everyday life and not wanting to be in a lie, trying to figure out the fucking truth. Like, like it's not about being a fucking martyr. It's just about when it's time to stand up for the right things, you stand up for the right fucking things, Dowdy, and you don't get it. I love God's grace and salvation. I help people every day, gospel and living testimony. Well, Dowdy, then why are you over here? Because I don't want your help. I think I'm here to help you. But if you want your bubblegum Jesus and thinking your way of helping people is helping people, then go help your people, bud. Maybe we see each other in heaven. Maybe one of us goes to heaven and one of us goes to hell. But I refuse to die a fucking coward like you. I'm not taking my chances, Dowdy. I'm not taking my chances that grace is given to me because I'm a fucking human. And just because I carry a Bible or fucking go to Sunday school. But The church is not a fucking building, dude. The real church, well, go look it up, bud. What's the real church of God? It's God's people. God picks his people, and we're all picked. It's that, did we answer the call or not? And a lot aren't willing to answer the call, Dowdy. So those of us who are willing to answer the call and have went through hell for you, Dowdy, to try and show you who humanity really is, but I don't make this stuff up. My workplace was a dangerous place. I played dangerous mind games with just not me, but a lot of other people. And their buffoonery killed people, a couple people. You know what I mean? People will lie to keep themselves out of trouble in an accident because they think there's no witnesses. What happens when they go to God and it don't matter if they have a witness? Because just like you, Dowdy, they got that little video camera inside of them, eh? God will replay that accident for them. And he'll replay his fucking words back to him and say, hey, what do you think, muchachos? What do you think, Dowdy? What do you think happens to somebody like that? Tried telling you about my everyday life, but don't want to hear it. You want me to be a bad guy? I ain't perfect, Dowdy. I'm chosen, but I'm not fucking perfect. And I don't even like using the word chosen anymore. But hey, how else do you say, hey, I choose God? He came a knocking and I said, okay. But here's the deal, Dowdy. You probably like those chosen ones who tell you everything's going to be okay. Hey, but let's pop in positivity. Yeah. Let's avoid those negativity old people down there. Anyways, Dowdy, crying victim. How you go to make change place you got. I said you was a bad cry victim. How go make change the place you got who got you this way. No, Dowdy, it's um I think I've been fighting the whole time. I've never gave up. I'm just trying to, find out from people what happened because I think I got brainwalled. You don't think that I deserve to know why I was willing to kill myself? People lying on me? Why are all the emails from the guy I said that was a fucking douchebag? Why'd they all disappear? Hey, why? Yeah, innocent people don't do shit like that, bro. You know what I mean? The people that lied on me, I can prove that they lied on me based on other things that they said to me that would be documented, that would prove that they're fucking liars if they lied. But would they come forward now and just tell the truth? Because that guy don't even fucking work there anymore. So it's not about the workplace, but the mental health system. Dowdy, because I'm telling you, you're fucking with me right now, eh? And I've tried to tell you to let me know where I'm wrong, and you can never fucking do it. You want me to think that I'm crazy. So I'm going to tell you something, buddy. If you want to get to heaven, you're going to go fucking insane, completely fucking insane. Because what you're thinking ain't right, bud. You ain't doing good by God. If I'm right, you ain't doing good by God, and you're gonna have to fucking go insane. You're gonna fucking get thrown into a mental hospital. You are gonna need extreme help, Craig Dowdy. Extreme help. Can you imagine finding out God's real and he fucked with his people? In fact, you wanted to stop them? Dowdy, you would pay, eh? Oh fuck, I wouldn't want to be Greg. I wouldn't want to be any of you clowns if that was real, eh? If God really uses human beings and you're a fucktard that came after him, Dowdy, right? Good times on earth, eh? You're a good guy. Go tell everybody what a good guy you are, Dowdy. Go convince everybody that you'll give out sandwiches and stuff like that. But when somebody really needs help and asks for a fucking conversation, because clown boy, I got you good, bud. I was willing to do a podcast with you, whatever you wanted. Remember that clown face? But you never wanted to have a conversation, but you come on here now, eh, bud? Trying to stop me. You're a pedal protector, bud. You're a fucking loser. You're not with God. You're with Satan. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want nothing to do with you, dude. I want the best for you, but you obviously have nothing to learn over here, and we can't have a conversation because we've had that opportunity and you didn't want it. So fucking skedaddle. I'm not one of God's people. I'm a loser. I'm just fucking delusional. So get the fuck out of here, bud. Hey? You think it's all fun and games, Dowdy, until, well, you find out the game's playing you, bud. Which, in fact, in turn, you find out you're only playing yourself. And the only reason the game's there is because you allow it to be a game because you don't want to confront the truth. That's the problem. You're just scared, Dowdy. You don't want to confront the truth. You don't want to know what the truth is because you want to feel comfortable thinking you're a good dude. I'm a good dude. Keep on keeping on, buddy. The way you talk is not a man of God. I pray for you. I'm a Heyoka and I'm a man of God. And do you think Jesus was nice, you shit turd? What the fuck do you think he was saying to the Pharisees? Do you think God gives a shit about words or do you think he cares about intentions, Dowdy? Are my intentions better than yours? Hey, where are your words getting you, bud? Because they got no intentions behind them, but fuck, I'll swear all day long because my intentions are good, shit turd. And he knows that. But the devil makes things bad, and you're not smart enough to figure that out, douchebag. I'm alone, just every man on this earth. Well, keep telling yourself you're a sinner and a piece of shit, and you'll never get better, Dowdy. Fuck, I don't know what to tell you, huh? Ah, the devil's got you tricked and fooled. Yes, Dowdy, you're a human loser. You're never going to be any better, and Jesus is just going to come down and save you because Jesus, I love Jesus, let me do some dance moves for you, Jesus. Look at us and positivity for you, Jesus. Forget about Epstein, guys. They're negative. We won't. Let the children be. Jesus will save us. Let the children fend for themselves, eh, Dowdy? You're a fucking clown show, bud. Thanks for coming by, bud. Good thing for you, bud. There's not a lot of consciousness out there. Nobody knows what a real shit turd you are yet. But when people start to notice there, Dowdy, it'll be the Greg Dowdy show in his brain. And it'll be insane. And well, is God real, Dowdy? Is God real, Dowdy? Does he want you to be a coward, Dowdy? That's Carl. It's me. It's together. We'll really be winners. We'll be happy. Old Klaus Schwab, he'll own everything, hey, buddy? Hey, Dowdy, I'm not a man of God because I don't look the way and act the way you want me to, Dowdy. Hey, can you imagine a man of God, a real man of God, one willing to fucking stand up and do the things that God wants you to do, and he fucking looks you right now, Dowdy, and says, "Fuck you, Dowdy, you're a piece of shit, bro." Can you imagine that coming from God? Doesn't seem very godly, does it, there, Dowdy? But I got to be honest with you, and God always says, "Tell the truth." And well, Dowdy, you're a coward, and hey, you be you, and I'll be me. Go do your own thing, bud. You had the opportunity to fucking do something with me, and you didn't. Right? Instead, you want to come over here and hey, why don't you go fucking follow Lord Voldemort, eh? Why don't you go over there and check him out, eh? Him and AD are over there having a wiener war or something. You go check her out for yourself. But anyways, Dowdy, I do love you and I want the best for you, but bud, you gotta get your brains together and not want to be a coward, bud. Just stop fucking buddy, love yourself. Stop looking for other people's love. Because this is the thing. You want someone to come from the sky and love you, Dowdy. buddy, you gotta love yourself, you know what I mean? And then you'll know, Jesus, whether he comes or not, you got him. But hey, Team Dowdy, inside corners. Well, listen, Dowdy, I do hold hope for you, bud. But inside corners here, he's gonna have a Dagburn of a time.